Hi guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. My name is Tom. I'm filling in for Greg. He's out getting a tune-up, so you guys are going to be stuck with me for a little bit. All is well with Greg though. Check this baby out, 1965 Backdraft Cobra replica. The Backdrafts are built in South Africa. They're actually manufactured, so this is a replica. It is not a kit car. I know a lot of people refer to them as kit cars. This is not a kit car. Gorgeous, gorgeous car. Powered by a 392 stroker Ford motor, 5-speed Tremec transmission. This baby's ready to rock. If you guys ever driven one, they're a ball. You get everything combined into one package. You got a convertible, you got a lot of horsepower, and it handles like a dream car. Check out the beautiful black interior and all the gauges done up really nice. Dual roll bars for you and your passenger. Remember, we're available 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. That will ring me. Feel free to give me a call. If you need help with transportation, financing, we do it all. Let's check out the trunk. You got a little room for an overnight bag in here. See here. Check that out. It's a silver metallic. It's got a darker gray stripes and a circle there. If you always wanted to put a number in there, you could. Remember, at Vanguard Motor Sales, we are a non-consignment dealer. Every vehicle is in our showroom because we deemed it high quality to represent Vanguard Motor Sales. This vehicle only has just under 2,000 miles on it. And it does have a heater. A lot of these don't have heaters. So remember, I'm Tom. I'm available 7 days a week at 248-974-9513. Give me a call and we'll help you park this dream in your driveway. All right, guys, let's take this beautiful 65 Cobra replica by Backdraft for a ride. Wonderful 392 in here, stroker, 5-speed manual trans, shifts on the money. I don't know if you guys know this, factory 5s are actually kit cars. This is a Backdraft, so this one's actually built inside a factory in South Africa, brought into America here, and the motor and transmission is put in here. Great running cars. Remember, at Vanguard, we're non-consignment. So every car that you see in our showroom's here because we want it here. So give us a call today at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales help you park this dream in your driveway. Remember, we can help with financing, shipping, the whole 9 yards. If you love handling, speed, and getting your hair blown away, this is the car for you. This baby's got plenty of power. If you like power, this is you. This one has very low mileage. It has 1,900 miles on it. It's like a brand new car. Paint is beautiful on it. All the gauges work. This one even has heat. Not all of them come equipped with heat, so you can drive on a fall day in the cold weather. We're going to take this back to the shop now. We're going to put it up on the rack and show you the underside. you ever want to come out and visit, we're here in Plymouth, Michigan. About 20 minutes from the airport. We'd love for you to come out and visit us. We're going to pull in the shop here now, and we'll be right back with you, showing you the underside.
All right, guys, this is the underside of our Backdraft Cobra. So the first thing I'd like to point out, and the thing that sticks out to me the most, is this rather large fuel cell back here. Looks like it to be stainless to me. Moving forward to that, we do have a little Carter fuel pump that's running everything for the fuel system. Here we have a BMW rear end here. This is pretty much standard equipment for a lot of the Backdraft Cobras. I do believe it's an open differential from what I could tell. And it's also roughly like a 3:45 to 1 gear ratio, somewhere in that ballpark. On either end, this is an independent rear end too, which is once again standard for a lot of our Backdrafts. We have disc brakes on either end of it, Gabriel shocks in the back, and then we have, looks like to be like the factory coilovers holding everything up. Once again, standard equipment on Backdraft Cobras. Tiny little drive shaft. In front of that, we do have us a, this is like a Ford Performance crate transmission. It's like an upgrade transmission. It's a T5, so like the Tremec T5, very standard. Moving forward to that, we have a, can't think of the word, explosion resistant bell housing, actually SFI rated, hydraulic clutch running everything. This is the underside of our Ford Performance crate engine, and we're going to get to that in just a second. It does have an engine tag on it, so we got all the specs on it without even having to open it up for you. Once again, factory equipment for the Backdraft Cobras here in the front. Disc brakes on either end of it, strut style suspension, excuse me. We do have us also a, looks like a sway bar up here as well. Underside of our radiator and fan poking out. Coming around the side. Looks like we have knockoff wheels. Backdraft Racing, I'm assuming that's what that stands for. It's all wire tied in. For tire size, they're Nitto tires, by the way. Tire size is 235/45 ZR17s. And in the back, quite a bit more meat. And this one is a 315/35 ZR17. Once again, true knockoff wheels, aluminum. And I say it in a lot of my videos, but I'm going to just repeat it in case some of you guys haven't seen some of the other videos. This Z is a speed rating, so this is more of a sporty or kind of more performance-oriented tire. So that all being said, we can take a look at this Ford small block under the hood. All right, guys, under the hood here, this is our Ford small block crate engine. It's a 392 cubic inch. The engine's tag tells us the build date of this engine is about mid-year 2005. So this particular engine, Ford shipped it with a Ford Motorsports engine block. It'd be a cast crank, forged rod, cast piston engine. SVO aluminum cylinder head sitting on top of it all. In between all of that, we have a hydraulic roller camshaft. And then we have the original single plane intake manifold that Ford shipped it with. This is a Ford Motorsports intake manifold. And on top of all of that, we have us, I believe this is the Street Avenger series carburetor. It is a 770 CFM carb, electric choke, vacuum secondaries, straight booster. And overall, like I said, 770 CFM on this guy, which is exactly what Ford recommended it to be. And Ford's paperwork states this engine should make roughly 430 horsepower and 450 foot-pounds of torque. In a car like this, that'd be more than a handful. And that was with a 750 CFM carburetor. This is right around in that ballpark. Now for the ignition system, we have an MSD distributor, an MSD coil, and a MSD 6AL ignition box up under the dash. Of course, the L for the ignition box stands for limiter, so it does have a rev limiter on it. Looks to have just the standard Cobra set of headers on it. Looks like a little bit of an older jet coating job done on them. The outside of them look beautiful. For our cooling system here, we have an aluminum radiator, electric fan, the typical overflow tank, or tank, I should say reservoir tank, that they all come with. Looks like a chromed up water pump and alternator. The alternator looks to be a one-wire style GM style alternator. Everyone kind of gives it that connotation, but it is a one-wire alternator. Looks like a lot of our bracketry here is like a polished aluminum kind of a deal, or a brushed aluminum deal. V-belts with billet pulleys. Looks like rack and pinion steering down there. I didn't say that before, but it is a rack and pinion steering setup on this car. And if they didn't already say it in the video in the showroom, I noticed this car actually has heat on it, which is kind of unusual for a Cobra. It actually has a heat box up underneath the dash, and you could actually see the heater hoses poking out from underneath. You can't see them so much here on top, except for this right here is really your only telltale sign. But it does have heat, and I can actually see the defrost ducts poking out up here. So guys, that just about wraps it up for this one. If you'd like to have this one parked in your garage, Give Tom a call at the number below and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this stream in your driveway. Keep the rubber side down, guys.